Believe Nation, happy Wednesday. How we doing? I can't find my cell phone holder for some reason. So, oh, there it is. Perfect. You know, we brought it into existence. Here we go. Okay, so Wednesday's my project day, and I like having one day per week that I work on whatever projects I want to work on. I think when you are a creative and you are working on your next book, your next course, your next program, etc., whatever the thing is that you need to spend some creative time on, it's really hard when you're only doing it for an hour a day or half an hour a day, etc. You don't really ever get into the flow, right? I found when I was writing my book, it took me 40 minutes just to get back into the flow of where I left off last time. So I think a lot of people just don't set enough time aside for them to be creative. We're spending so much time doing busy work, and I get it. You know, yesterday was crazy filming YouTube videos. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy doing interviews and Movement Makers anniversary stuff and just lots of crazy stuff. But Wednesday is open. Wednesday is not tied down, bogged down in just work. So I think when you can have some time to be creative, I think overscheduled entrepreneurs don't get the creativity that they need. So that's you. Then maybe have half a day, a week to focus on it and make a big difference. Okay, welcome. So, hey, we're here. We're live. Today's been a bonkers, just amazing. I'm working on a new project. Jeff, the entrepreneur, wants to come in. Okay, let's bring in Jeff. Working on a new project that I've been working on for the past month and a half. And this Sunday, I think we launch. So, it's been a while. Okay, let's bring in Jeff. It's been a while. We've been talking to Jeff in a bit. Let's see what he's got. See what he's got for us today. Jeff, the entrepreneur, in the house.
What's up, brother? How you doing? You know this guy?
What's up, man?
Hey, David, how you doing, man?
What's up, brother? How are you? Just driving out to New York.
What are you guys doing in New York?
They've got the Breakfast with Champions as an event going on, so we're going to spend a couple days out there.
Wow, nice. Breakfast with Champions it's a clubhouse community, I guess. I don't know how you guys would call it.
IRL, in real life, like me and him met on Clubhouse, which, Evan, you were actually spot on saying, hey, Jeff, I think that's a good platform for you. I said, what should we do? He said, it's perfect for where you're at. And now I have a whole course and everything and stuff on it, you know?
Cool.
So, got to give you credit, man. By the way, your Clubhouse rooms, if nobody, are some of the best, man. When I just want to put something on and I don't have your YouTube channel on, you'll just run it. And I know Mark loves Clubhouse, you know?
Mark is definitely a big fan. Mark Drager, big friend of the channel. Yeah, man, it's an experiment. We're testing, we're tweaking, we're playing.
YouTube Live?
What's that?
Oh, I didn't know if this was YouTube or Instagram. You're on Instagram now?
Yeah, it's vertical. Dude, he's always on here. I always chime into his. It's like he competes with Angela, live with Angela sometimes.
I know Evan from YouTube, so that's why I'm always, anytime I see Evan, I think YouTube. That's it. That's all. Sorry, dude.
Got to be everywhere, man. We're working on it. Got to be everywhere. Omnipresent. People need to believe everywhere.
Yeah, so can you come? You go to many events or no?
Only if I'm speaking.
So here's the deal, and I don't know what I can do, but I put it out there. You know this about me, whether you hate it or like it. I'm gonna do my own event in March. That's what I'm looking forward to. I don't know what your price rent is or how many books I need to buy, but you've been a big reason for me and my mental security for success. Angela will be there, all right? Because she's a big follower.
Angela's in the chat. Angela, is that true? Are you going to be there in March?
Bring her on.
Is that true, Angela? Yes. Put it in the chat, Angela. Let us know if that's true. Okay. What's Angela doing? Is Angela speaking there? What's she doing at the event?
Yeah, well, we're gonna get her. We'll get her up there. So we're figuring out. I'm working with a guy who's helping me to run a profitable event. Right. A lot of me going to this champions event, I'm studying the people who earned it. Right. You mimic, you model, and you master. So I've learned a lot of the people. Sarah McCord's the one who's running this one, and I just ask questions. And then so when I'm financially ready and we have a few sponsors in, then we'll make it happen. You know.
Where is it in March?
It's probably going to be in Florida. We're looking at some places in Florida and Vegas. We're looking at a hotel. I know you're still in Canada. We'll come to Canada for you. You know any spots in Canada? A sausage.
Oh, yeah, great spots in Canada. Canada. Yeah, hey, we've hosted events here, but Canada in March is not the greatest place to be in terms of weather. It's great, friendly people, but weather-wise, yeah, man. let's connect. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing in March. March might as well be like 10 years away. There's so much happening between now and March. I have no idea. But Angela says, let's go, Evan. All right. Okay. So if Angela is going to be there, that's a bonus. That's a good bonus.
That's a good pull, right? We're also going to have some other bigger names. Literally what I'm going to do is take everything of the influence I brought, and a lot of people have helped me, and we're going to do 7 steps of kind of branding success from mindset to basically follow up is what we're going to do. It's going to be called Changing Lives. I went to one down in Miami. They had me speak at it on a yacht, and it was one of the best events. And everybody in my little group has asked me, Jeff, when are you going to put on an event? So it's really just going to be a mini event for people. And then I had anybody, this is all marketing tactics, I had anybody who bought a copy of my latest pre-order guide got a free ticket to the event. So now we do virtual ones, right? So it's going to be virtual first before we do live, and hopefully with COVID will be great.
Oh, wait, is March a virtual event or it's in person?
No, it'll be in person, but if we have to do a virtual, we can always adapt, you know? I want to get a hybrid. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's fine. EYH67 says, if Evan's going to go, I'm going to go. All right, well, let's wait on the details. Is David Hill going? That's the question.
Are you going?
You know what, Evan? Like you said,
I don't like the edge. I don't like that resistance there, David. What's happening?
March is like an eternity, brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on getting Tim's story there too at the event.
Tim's my buddy. So,
Tim's great.
Hey, we'll figure it out. If you're going, Evan, I'm there, dude. Trust me.
So
wow.
Evan, okay. You're a draw right now, Evan. You see that? Now we gotta pay
happening. It's happening.
Now it can't be a volunteer thing, man. You gotta send me the invoice now.
Yeah, we'll see. So I know, I mean, in the winter, so there's a couple things in March. In the winter, I'm probably not going to be here. We're going to be going somewhere warmer. I don't know if it'll be US, maybe overseas somewhere. We'll see. And also March is, depending on the date, is also my son's spring break, which we always spend together. So depending on where your dates fall, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we're pricing out stuff. It's all negotiated. It's all up there. But this is how, and you know this, Evan. You've taught this many times on your channel with everybody. You know, if you have the courage enough to speak it and believe it, it'll happen, right? So you got to do what scares you, you know. But I love events, man. I love being a part of them. It's kind of, I'm kind of, if you haven't noticed, I'm a people person, right? So I love it, man. So I want to be around people who are fundamental to where I've gotten, who make me want to live every day and inspire me. And you're someone, dude, who's inspired millions of people with your YouTube channel and have so much knowledge.
I have a question for Evan.
Okay,
too.
David.
So what? How close are we to having that interview with Oprah?
I don't know. Actually, you should ask Tim. Tim's pretty well. Tim's connected.
So speaking of, I'm interviewing Tim tomorrow night in the Beyond Club. You should pop in if you're around 8:00 tomorrow night.
He's just trying to pull your followers that you built up hard.
Yes.
What is it on Clubhouse?
Yeah, Clubhouse.
What's the Beyond Club?
Huh?
What's the Beyond Club?
It's, Nicole Benham's club.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a few 100,000 followers. So.
Yeah, Nicole Benham definitely pulls people in some neighborhoods.
She shows up and like 600 people pop in the room.
Dude, I'm surprised you don't she's like the female Grant Cardone. I'm surprised you don't like Clubhouse because you've identified with being introverted, which I'm more like Grant. I don't think there's any such thing. But you've identified with it, and I felt like that's more of an app for it, you know?
I'm a visual guy. Clubhouse is audio only.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You have just so much, dude. Your YouTube course that you do is probably, and I bought a ton of them, is definitely one of the most solid things. And no offense to anybody else that I bought from, but when you were on Grant Cardone's 10X Challenge, you dropped so much fire on stuff like that was just like, and you just know it inherently, you know? So it's just, and obviously because you've done it for, how long you been doing YouTube for?
April 2009.
How many subscribers did you start with?
0. What do you mean? Who starts with subscribers? What kind of question is that?
Some people buy channels, dude. I know some of those kids who do that.
That wasn't a thing when I started, man. YouTube wasn't even a thing.
You were there from the beginning, man. So, yeah, dude, it's awesome. So we're gonna be up here. Do you know of a Glenn Lundy or no?
Yeah, I know Glenn.
Yeah, dude, I never heard of him before Clubhouse, and I love the way he leads and makes people feel special. And because I'm very, high D, whatever, dominant with my thing, I want to be around more of the people now who identify.
You're not high D.
well, whatever I am. I don't know, man. That's what people put me in boxes all the time. And he's
He's
like, you're
just
not.
high energy. He's just high. Okay,
Oh, dude, we're alive, dude. We're alive in life, dude. This is God's
I'm gonna
greatest
let
gift.
you guys go. Safe driving. We're gonna move on. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for popping in, Jeff, as always. David's eyes were on the road the whole time. I loved it. All right, there we go. Amazing. People buy Instagram accounts too. Yeah, Janice, I learned about you on Clubhouse first time on Friday. All right, amazing. Hey, cool. That's great. Okay, what else we got? Who wants to pop in here? We got Antoine wants to pop in. Let's get the update from Antoine. It's been a while. We haven't heard from Antoine a bit. Let's see where he's at. Antoine's always a good conversation. Round. What round is this, Antoine? How many times is this?
I don't even know at this point, man.
This is like at least the fourth time. Where are we at, man? How you doing? You got some funky mood light going on there.
Yeah, I'm currently, I was watching some Amazon, some Marvel. Iron Man, so that's going on in here.
But you got like the LEDs happening behind there. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it took a lot of maneuvering whenever to put it on there. It's not as easy as they make it look on TikTok. It's not.
Hey, Antoine does difficult things. Let's go.
Yes.
What do we got, man? How can I help?
All right. So, recently, I actually changed the endeavor that I've been working on. I know for the longest time I've been telling you, I've been in the creative space.
Yeah.
With a lot of stuff, especially getting in
Videos,
clients and things
cuts.
like that.
Yeah.
Videos. But it actually influenced me because there was another passion that I had that's been eating at me for years. And I've never really talked about it. And you're going to be real surprised when I tell you this. But I'm actually a really good cook.
Okay.
I'm a really good cook. And
What's your go-to dish?
My go-to dish is chili.
Like if I was going to come over to your place and you got one thing to just blow me away, what is that dish?
It would be chili.
Chili. Ooh,
Yeah.
I do like a good chili, man.
Yeah.
I do like a good chili. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to get the spices right on the good chili. So,
Yes.
okay.
A lot of times, and what I do is I mix the meats that I put into the chili.
Oh,
So
what are we mixing in?
I mix ground beef, and then I also mix in chorizo. And
I don't know what that is. What's chorizo?
Chorizo is like a
Sausage?
Spanish pork, like it's a sausage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mix that in.
You're
there,
making
then I
everybody
put a little
hungry.
bit
They're
in.
going, yum, I want chili. Okay, so you're starting a chili business. What's the new business?
So the new business that I'm starting in, you're gonna laugh when I say this, is that I'm actually starting a food truck.
Okay.
A food truck, and it's gonna be a potato-based food truck, where I take mashed potatoes, fried potatoes, baked potatoes, and I put specialty items on there. Like I'm creating like something called Texas cheeseburger potato, or Philly cheesesteak.
There's got to be a chili
and stuff
potato,
like that.
though, right? Where's
And
the chili potato?
of course, the chili potato. Of course. And
Okay.
I'm calling it. At first, I called it Spud Hub, and I did this in college. That's the funny thing about it, is I did it in college, and I made a good amount of money on my college campus. We did it for like an entrepreneurial assignment.
Yeah.
And we made the most money out of everybody that was in our like class. And I wanted to pursue it more, but the guy that I was working with was like, nah, I don't want to. That's cool. I don't want to do it. So originally I was calling it Spud Hub, and the logo was like a play off of a certain website that has Hub into it.
Okay.
So now I changed it to make it more family friendly, and I'm calling it Hot Potato.
Okay, so why are you watching Iron Man at 2:00 on a Wednesday instead of working on this?
No, I actually just I didn't watch it like right now. It was just on my television in my living room. Like
So when do you launch? When does Spud Hub come out, or what's the new name?
Hot Potato.
Hot Potato. So when are you launching?
Hot Potato is going to launch most likely in November. What I'm doing in September is an actual food tasting, where I'm getting a bunch of people, like friends, family members, things like that.
Aren't you in the north? Like, where do you live now?
I live in Seattle.
Yeah, okay. But Seattle, November sucks for food trucks.
I'm not too sure, because a lot of times they, if it's something like a hot food, people will buy it.
People are gonna line up in November in Seattle for all right.
Yeah, they're crazy out here. So,
but that's just starting. Like, wait till you get to February.
So I could wait until February, it's so that I could save up
No,
more.
don't wait until like no. What I'm saying is once February, November is the launch, but then you got December, January, February, March, which all
Hmm.
sucks
Yeah, which all sucks
weather-wise.
wise. Yeah.
You got to take it. You take it on the road. Like you're
Okay.
going. You got to go south.
Yeah. Go to
What?
Portland and stuff like that.
No, Portland is the same thing. Portland weather sucks in January, February. You
Okay.
or find some kind of indoor like food market or something that you can.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm in Toronto. In Toronto, it's worse than Seattle weather-wise, but
Hmm.
now is the time for food truck season, right? People are hanging
Hmm.
out, whether you're by the water or wherever. I mean, now is the time to do it. November, there's got to be some other indoor options or tagging. Have you thought about being one of my favorite things to do is using other people's spaces at the beginning.
Yeah.
So is there another food vendor who's got either a restaurant or a stall or a location or even a truck that you could be an add-on at the
Hmm.
beginning before going and opening your own?
Yeah, that's what I'm currently looking for right now. What I was going to do was go to like farmer markets just to start off first, so that I can build like that going in there, start pop ups, things like that,
Yeah.
and then go for my own actual truck because, like you said, you don't want to be spending a lot of money before you are making money in general. And overhead for just potatoes alone is very cheap. It's not that hard to do. I've worked at multiple different restaurants and stuff like that all my like the last 10 years. And I can come up with like cost effective ways to get around certain things that could be done. So my question for you is, now that you gave me that advice, what would you do to really get this off the ground, in your opinion?
Well, you need to prove that it works. You need to prove the
Okay.
recipes work. You need to prove that people will buy it. You got to start building a reputation. Like food is brutal to get into, but once you're in it and having happy customers, they come back, right? It's like, hey,
Hmm.
you got to try these hot potatoes. You got to try the chili one. It's crazy. There's chorizo in it, and they come back. They tell their friends, etc. The key is just how do you get it off the ground? It's August. No, it's not even August. It's July right now, dude. You're planning for November, right? Like we gotta. If I'm you, I'm thinking, what day is today? Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
What's happening this Saturday that I can go try
Hmm.
out my potato recipes on people?
There's a bunch of food. There's a bunch of farmer markets and little things like that that I could probably go to and get in there
If
and
I
start
mean,
doing.
if you can get in, if you can make some contacts, farmers markets are a great start. I'd also be looking at who's got their own either food truck or food stall because farmers markets are very limited on time.
Yeah. So it's
Like I
only a
don't
certain
know.
amount of time you can be out there.
Well, it's like every Sunday at whatever time or every Wednesday morning or something. But for the most part, it's this big rush and then that's it. It's over. Now there might be some festivals, street festivals, that kind of stuff. I don't know, Seattle as well for street festivals and stuff. Are you right in the city? Like, are you close to Seattle? Or are you?
Yeah, because I live. I don't know if you're familiar where the Space Needle is in Seattle, but I live like 5 minutes away from there, so I'm like
Okay.
directly
So
downtown
y-
with everything.
you're in a huge city. They take their food serious, right? So it's, if it's good, there's a lot of food snobs there who will like eat it up. You're not like having to
Hmm.
convince people to spend money on food. Fairly affluent, home of Starbucks. I got Howard on the wall here. Um, Especially in those areas where's that area? Pike's Place?
Yeah, Pike's Place Market. I know that's like maybe 15-minute walk from where I live.
All of those little like I'm looking at how can you get into Pike's Place? How could you partner with one of the guys who own a place in there
Hmm.
and on a weekend have your little
Pop up.
potato pop up? Yeah, not
Yeah.
taking over his whole place, just a little spot that then
Okay.
they add to the menu. And
Okay.
you're there. Just that you're getting a sense of traffic, you're getting a sense of demographics, you're getting a sense of budget, you're getting a sense of what people are connecting with. Obviously, you're there. How does it taste? What do you guys think? Getting
Hmm.
feedback to see which products are hitting, what areas you want to be in. Right. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're launching, and I like that you started, truck instead of restaurant, because that's where most people go from the
Yeah.
start. Like you pick the wrong place and you have the wrong food and it's the wrong demo and
Mm.
you just go out of business and lose a ton of money. So yeah, I would look, how do you start selling this? Well, no, not this month. This month is over. But next month, I want you making money.
Okay.
How do you
Because
start making money? No, we're not talking millions of dollars in August, right? But not waiting till
eh,
November until
I
we
mean,
start
if that
building cash flow.
happened, you
We'll
know.
do it. Hey, we take it. But listen, how long did it take you to start making money when you did it in university?
Actually, literally all we did was make flyers within 1 week, and we actually made a profit on the first day.
Yeah, but okay, but from idea to
Mm,
making you had money in your wallet, how long was
yeah.
that cycle?
Took maybe, I want to say 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks
Like
until we got to that point.
you got to get back to that hustle.
Okay.
Stop
Yeah.
overcomplicating it and worrying about it's not that there's no bigger picture. Like you could have food trucks across America selling your chili potatoes, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the Toronto version. You're going global now. Um,
Okay.
but going back to the roots of just starting it and getting momentum, getting traction, lots of good things happen once you start having money coming in. It's just like
Okay.
the belief that it can happen, seeing customers, smiling faces, asking, them asking you what's in here and where you're going to be next and et cetera, right? Um, yeah, I would take that same 2 week timeline and go start making money selling potatoes.
Okay. Yeah, because that was that was actually the idea that I was going to bring to you as well, is that I would love to get to that point where I could start like little franchisee of this idea and get it like across, going all the way down the West Coast and then going from there. But first I have to actually start bringing in cash flow, and I'm not trying to think too far in the future, because I
Yeah,
think sometimes when you do that, you get into the weeds and you get
not
into the
sometime,
clouds.
all the time. You get lost in like what could be, and it's fun and it's a dreamland. It's like, yes, this is how big it can be, and it's so
Mhm.
exciting. And that's 5% of your thinking. The 95% of the thinking should be executing, doing the
Okay.
work. Like, how do you start making first a full-time income off of this? Like
Okay.
that's job number one because it fits inside your mission. It's
Mhm.
not full-time income something else, working at a restaurant or something. Like this is what you want to be doing, but how do we start making a full-time income? Then how do we make enough so that you can hire somebody to help you part-time
Yeah.
to man the stations, et cetera. So you have somebody part-time on you. Once you start having cash flow coming in and you can give some of your responsibilities away to somebody else to help you,
Mhm.
that's when things start to really open up and you say, okay, I could see this. Okay, now I need my own truck. Now I need to, right? And that can then become across the state, across the country, across the world, whatever, right? But most people end up stuck in that dreamland, which is super fun, and then you never actually build something that you don't hit step one of making a full-time income off
No.
of your idea.
Exactly. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I'm. That's the reason why I was like contacting you today, because I just wanted to let you know that.
In 2 weeks,
And
you got to be making money. I want to see money. I want a
mhm.
picture on your Instagram with money in your
Okay.
wallet.
Okay. I will. I'll do that. I'll do
Inside
that.
of 2 weeks, even if it's $4 because you sold one potato, right? I mean, it's like that. That's the starting point.
Mhm.
Not wait until November till you have it all figured out.
Yeah, and it was just because like some of the people that I was talking to about, like, yeah, you need to stretch it out. Don't try to do everything all at once. Don't tr like I hate that mindset of not
Hey,
trying
don't
to hit
talk
the
to those
ground
people.
running. All right, I'll stop talking to them. I
Go
excommunicate
do it.
them.
Stop overthinking it. Stop complicating it. And I know you like to, get big picture and it's great and that's a great skill and you don't want to lose that, but you
Hmm.
you have that by default, so you'll be fine. It's
Yeah.
it's just getting it up there, getting it out, getting your going back to the college hustle days, doing flyers or whatever you need to do to get it
Hmm.
up and start. I want you to make at least $4 on your first day and post a picture.
All right, I will. I will. You guys got to follow me on Instagram so
There
that
you
y'all
go.
can make sure.
Pharaoh, what is it? Pharaoh
Answer.
underscore Antoine. There you go. Go
Yeah.
check it out. All
Yeah.
right. Much love, man. I can't, if I'm in Seattle area, I want to try your chili. We're
Yeah,
going to make
you
it
better
happen.
come through before all my. I'm gonna get like a bunch of potatoes for you. We're gonna have a poutine potato called the Evan
Oh,
Carmichael.
okay, dude. Listen, I'm Canadian, so
Yeah.
poutine. Let's see. Now we're talking. You know, that's hitting a high bar. You know,
All right.
giving the Canadians some poutine. The next step
Yes.
is butter tarts.
Exactly. That's the next step.
But poutine is, you know, you got some tough critics with poutine if you got Canadians coming down.
I got you. And I'm gonna name the potato. The Evan Carmichael.
Which one? The poutine or the chili?
The poutine.
The poutine? Okay. All right. Well, let me try it first before I put my name on it. It's got to be approved.
Oh, that hurts.
Like, what is this? What is this, Antoine? This is not poutine.
Hey, I'm from the South. I know gravy. So I'm from the South. Like we know gravy in the South. So we got you.
I'm so hungry right now. You're making me want to eat poutine and chili, or poutine chili.
There
man.
you go.
All right.
Poutine
Much
and
love,
chili
man.
on top.
Do the work. Do the
See ya.
work. We'll see you
I'll
soon.
take care.
Okay. Take care, everybody. Much love. Have a great rest of the week.